Hey, this is Steve Sefflin. Welcome to another Lifestyle. Today, our special guest is Mr. Bill Perrette, who is the Executive Director of the Blackhawk Flight Foundation. So tell me, what are we talking about today, Mr. Perrette?
We're talking about education, basically.
Tell us about it. What is the Blackhawk Flight Foundation?
We're a registered 501c3, the state of
Uh-huh.
Louisiana,
Okay.
incorporated October 31st, actually, 2006,
Okay.
and got our 501c3 designation, which is pretty much a spiritual quest, as you probably know. In 2008, and 2009 was our first full year.
Okay.
What we do is we fundraise for scholarships for children of law enforcement and wounded warriors,
Okay.
or wounded military and law enforcement who have been killed or disabled in the line of duty.
All right. What else can you tell us about it? I see you're associated with Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Civil Air Patrol.
Well, we raise funding for the scholarships, for the STEM
Okay.
scholarships for those organizations, yeah.
And STEM is?
STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and we also include English language in there also.
All right. How did this come about?
Very long story. I don't think we got time.
No, let's
No.
try. Let's see what we got.
Actually,
We can talk about
got-
Wounded Warrior Weekend.
okay. We've got three teachers, my family. One's a PhD at LSU just recently.
Okay.
One's a retired math teacher, my wife, Jewel.
Okay.
And my daughter, Amanda, who's a teacher at Lancaster
Okay.
Elementary. And the horror stories they have come home with would just really astound you. We're talking about kids in the 7th, 8th grade that don't know their ABCs. We have kids that don't know their number facts, et cetera. We've got to get something to motivate these kids to learn, other than, you pass or fail type of deal.
Right.
I was back in, 1999, I was visiting Tuskegee University to go see the Tuskegee Airmen's Museum they had there. And at that point, after speaking to several of the students up there, some of the ROTC cadets and what have you, and also speaking to the, curator of the airfield out there where the Tuskegee Airmen actually trained, we came up with the idea of using aircraft and aviation as a motivating factor, what I call the Top Gun syndrome.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Top Gun?
Yep.
Most people have in the U.S. There are a few that haven't. And we use the motivation of, or the mystique of aviation to get these kids interested in STEM and learning the English language the proper way. And that's pretty much where it started off in 1999. I passed the idea around to several of my friends that I served with in the military. I've got 27 years, 6 with the Marine Corps. And
Thanks for your service.
Well, thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
6 with the Marine Corps and 21 Army Reserve as an officer. And passed that idea around to a lot of the people. And as you see, our board of directors and our board of advisors, which I think you have a list there,
Okay.
are primarily military officers, military senior enlisted, and what have you. And we've accumulated a really great staff of personnel as advisors and board of
It's
directors.
a labor of love for you.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. We are all volunteers. Nobody gets paid. About 90% on the average, unless we have something really, gotcha, pops up somewhere, which we had some attorney fees one year because of the Katrina deal. But on the average, about 90% of everything we take in goes toward the mission. And about 8 to 10% goes toward administration fees.
Have you seen a difference in the children that have participated in this program? And have any come back maybe to help?
Yeah.
or whatever?
No. We have. I've seen some tremendous differences. We work closely with NOMA, New Orleans Military and Maritime Academy, Naval Sea Cadet Corps, U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps. I'm the Director of Aviation Training Curriculum for the state of Louisiana. And we interface with these kids a lot one-on-one before they go to the academy, after they go to the academy. In fact, I think I've got some pictures there of a lot of the kids that that go to NOMA that actually attended the academy. On the average, you know, it depending upon the group of kids, you get maybe about a 10 or 15% wow factor. About 10 or 15% of these kids walk in there not knowing what they want to do in life, you know, and walk out with a pretty darn good idea. Now, that's not to say that everybody's going to be a pilot. You know?
Right.
There's only about 3 to 5%, as I understand it, of all the personnel in aviation are actually pilots. The rest are support personnel, logistics, technicians, avionics.
Well, you need a team.
Huh? Yeah,
You
exactly.
sure?
And you got to have a winning team.
Right.
You know, you can't. You're 70,000, or excuse me, not 70,000 feet. You know, be flying SR 71. You know, if you're at 30,000 feet and you're cruising along at 400 miles an hour, you know, you can't pull over to the side of the road.
No.
So every mechanic out there, when he safety wires a nut or a screw or puts the wrong wire into a piece of equipment, what have you, that could affect a lot of people's lives.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and we stress that throughout the training. Getting back to the STEM program,
And then we can talk about wounded. We got about 2 minutes left. Talk about Wounded Warrior too. Okay.
All right, Wounded Warrior weekend. What we do is we.
That's going to be November. Is it November?
We were going to do it in the spring. The way it turned out, we don't have enough time to put it together between now and mid-spring. So we're going to do it in fall of 2018. It will be our next one. We normally
do. Month?
Well, probably about October, mid-October.
Okay.
We try and do it. Obviously, you got to have good weather. You're talking about experimental type aircraft.
Right.
Even though they're proven aircraft, since they're prior military, they have to fall in experimental.
And where is this held?
Normally at New Orleans Lakefront.
Okay.
We've held them at Hammond. We've had 2 at Hammond. Gray Insurance was one of our main sponsors out there. Mike Gray and his family, we're very appreciative of that. We've held them at Millionaire in Biloxi. Excuse me, not Biloxi, in Gulfport.
Right.
Well, Gulfport, Biloxi International Airport. So it's you know, normally an airport that's got to accommodate fighter jets.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a 4,500-foot runway or better. You know, and then for all the residual activities we have a Wounded Warrior welcome home dinner on Saturday nights. On the Friday night before everybody gets there for the flights on Saturday, we have a welcoming type reception, meet and greet kind of a deal.
How much are tickets, and where can I get more information?
Well, it's open to the public. There are no tickets sold.
So it's all free?
Well, it's not free.
Okay.
Somebody's got to pay for it.
Well, I'm just asking. Yeah.
Yeah. On the average, these events run about $30,000. You're talking a Wounded Warrior weekend.
Right, but I'm talking about if somebody wants to come for the meal or for any of the festivities, is there a charge?
Well, whatever you pay at the stand, you know, when you
Okay.
get a Coke or you get a
Oh,
hot
okay.
dog or something like that.
Gotcha.
There's no entry. We haven't,
what I was talking
up to this
about.
point, we've never charged an entry fee. That's something we'll probably do on the next one because that's going to involve a lot more logistics. It's going to involve a lot more high-profile sponsors.
What is the phone number they can get in touch with you, or
My business cell, that's
Which
the one
is?
we've got, 985-789-2746.
and this is, we're looking at October of 2018?
Yes, mid-October 2018.
And real quick, levels of sponsorships?
Uh,
You haven't determined that yet.
Well, it has been determined based on what we've done in the past. Basically,
okay.
what we're looking for are contributions of hotel rooms, jet fuel, aviation fuel of any
Okay.
kind, of course, meals. We've had Paul Ballard and his family have donated to several of the events.
Okay.
Let's see, meals, hotels, fuel, and limousine service. We have a limousine service who are all veterans out of New Orleans.
Right.
You know, that have and they're in the list
Okay.
also.
So the phone number again is?
985-789-2746.
Got a website?
Yes, we do.
What
Very
is
good
it?
one. www.blackhawkflightfoundation.org.
Okay. So we're looking October 18th. Come back before then and come talk to us again, please.
We'd love to.
We'd love to have you. Thank you
See
very
you.
much.
All right, thank
Appreciate
you.
that.